Well, hello, and welcome back to the return of the Obra Dinn here on Buto Plays Whatever. In a previous episode, I was going mad with just not being able to figure out certain people, like this guy. Apparently, he was not shot by a gun by John Davies. I was pretty certain he got shot by a gun. I mean, unless you want to count that it wasn't a gun that shot him. I mean, it looked like a gun. I mean, unless you want to say exploded or decapitated. I mean, he might have been, but it looked more likely that he was shot by a gun. Or maybe a little hand cannon, a little hot hand cannon action. No, not gonna happen. Okay, so it's gonna be shot by a gun. It's super point blank range, and blew his freaking noggin off. So, where we left off is this is the Doom Part 8. Right here is the incident that followed with the bassoon's mate being torn apart by the beast and expiring down below. It makes somewhat sense. To me, anyway. And then we have the wife, and this is where we figured out that this, of course, is Mr. Martin, because Mr. Martin's the only guy left over here of any of importance. Unless you want to say that this man, which he perished in the Escape Part 2, where he was probably more likely thrown overboard. And of course, this is where Mr. Wee Lee met his demise, where honestly, he more than likely fell overboard. I mean, let's just say it, man. He fell overboard. More than likely to his death. Or he was just straight crushed by the beast. I mean, he's definitely getting enveloped by it. And the same thing could be said by this man who we don't know who he is. But this is where he perished. He just straight disappeared in the Doom. Yeah. So if one was to suffice, and then it's like, honestly, I would say he's crushed by the beast. I'd say, honestly, they were both crushed by the beast. To tell you the truth, the beast is getting his clutches on you, you're probably gonna die, bro. You're probably gonna die. Let's just, I mean, he could have been eaten by the beast for all the hell I know. But we're just gonna go crushed by a terrible beast. Assuming that is Wheatley, top man, but apparently we've established this. Okay, so that's as much as we can learn from this. Now we need to get back to the escape to kind of pinpoint what it is that happened. Yeah, this was the very end. This was also the very end. Also the very end. The handy little pocket watch trick, man. Really does wonders. And this was at the very end, the first part of the very end. But then this right here was the time before. The Escape Part 3 of 6.
Let them go!
Yeah, one of the two ladies. There's only two. And it's interesting that the surgeon was one of the people that managed to escape. I don't think he got off that rigging. He was shot. No, he was shot by one of the two ladies. There's only two ladies up on here left, which is where are they on at? A Miss Emily Jackson and a Miss Jane Bird. So there's only two ladies left. And I thought I saw both of them get onto this this part on over here. Yep, there's the other one right down there. And then this guy was Samurai Mixer John Davies. I don't really know what befell him. But this leads us back. That leads us to the Doom. Now what the hell part? Now where is... That's Escape Part 3. Where is Part 4 on it? Part 4 was down there. Part 5. With all this, you fool. Now this woman disappeared in the Escape. Where did he disappear? He disappeared in the Escape. But we saw what happened to him. They got onto that longboat and then they just got shot off. I mean, both her and the other woman. More than likely drowned. I mean, they definitely fell overboard. No, not rigging. Fell overboard to her death. And for just the sake of sakes, I mean, there's only 2 of them. And it looks like just those 3 made it out into the next part. So we're going to go with, where's it at? We'll be here, Miss Jane Bird. And it looks like the surgeon also fell overboard. For the sake of sakes. And then her friend on down there also seemed to get on out of here. Fell overboard. I mean, presumably she could have drowned as well. Where is Miss Emily Jackson? But then she could have been Miss Emily Jackson, and the other one could have been Miss Jane Bird. I mean, just depending on... But it's like... Is that really... I mean... They could have just drowned out there for all the hell I know. I mean, struck... Definitely not suicide, not speared, not poisoned, not shot. Froze, fell. I mean, fell seems to be the correct word. I mean, you could say that they drowned. But then that wouldn't make sense by an unknown attacker. I mean, the beast drowned him. I don't see that being plausible. So her and the butcher, huh? Miss Jane Bird. I don't know. It just seems more likely that they just fell overboard. Well, obviously this isn't the case. This isn't the case at all. During this whole escapade. And yet here comes this gentleman to save the day. Very interesting. Okay. Well, that's as much as we can see from here. And this guy climb around like a little lemur monkey. So So that's all there is to that part, and the only part left is inside the cabin. And there was nothing over here, if I remember correctly. And so this was part of the escape. Yeah, part of the escape, part 1. The escape, part 2. The escape, part 3. And the escape, part 4. Oh no, this was the escape. Now where is the where's the first part of the escape? It's torn apart by a terrible beast. Was killed by a sword by an unknown attacker. Where did this take place at? Yeah, because those two gentlemen are downstairs. Way downstairs. They were playing that card game. They were the two Russians. Now, it's funny. I don't think we could go anywhere else up on the top part, as far as I remember. Yeah, because that's all was left, because after... So was the captain dead by the time the doomed happened? The crew. The captain. In the end, part 4. Okay, so that was the end. So where is the escape on it? Location right there. We did this one. We did that one. We did that one. Okay, we did that one. That guy was there. So all these are just incorrect. I mean, it's astounding me that this many people are incorrect. I'm missing something. I mean, definitely don't know what happened to this guy. We know this guy is the surgeon. For certain. If he fell overboard is another thing entirely. Just a whole other thing. Now, what part were those two gentlemen playing cards on it? It definitely wasn't when anything was bad was happening. I think it was during the rigging incident. Before all hell kind of broke loose. Like they were down over here playing cards amongst themselves. The Russian gentlemen. No, it definitely wasn't with that. And we can't get into there. It wasn't during this, was it? No, this is Unholy Captives.
Keep pressure here.
So they were up a deck.
What madness is this?
And here comes the bassoon.
20 years
Bassoon's
I
mate.
steward, and never a doubt of your sanity. Explain yourself. Those ungodly beasts carry a curse. Throw back your doom at all.
The captain's steward, and this was the last time we saw him.
Tie him up and put him in the lazarette with those things. Yet find his senses.
Of course, here's the surgeon. Surgeon's mate.
All's fine, John. In worse spots, I think.
find John. Yep. And of course, Mr. Clesty. Just don't. Some things just really ain't adding on up. How the hell do I get out of here? What's the correct way to get out of here? Oh, through that way. Don't mind me. Okay. Don't mind me. Just walking on around all these deadness, yo. I think it was the cow. That's because that was one of the less eventful things. Yeah, because when all hell broke loose, those guys were just over there playing cards, but I think it was with the cow, those guys were just chilling on over there.
Take it to the cow.
Hit her here. One swing. Get through the skull in stone or brain. I'll cut her throat when you've done it.
Here?
Yeah. Come on before she kicks up.
Come on, move. Maybe it
You
was
all right
after
there,
this.
sir?
Never been on a farm, John.
Mind your foot.
Same as the other fellow. Some lung disease. Consumption. No worse with the cold. Spread.
So where were those gents on at? I can't go
They must
upstairs.
have picked it up in the last place. I checked all hands just now. Everyone's healthy.
Yeah, we got both of these. So no big whoop there. Okay, so it was here. The three Russian gentlemen. Except for you. What are you doing over here? So this guy was top deck. Yeah, because number 47. The three Russian gentlemen. 47, 46, 45. Yeah. So that's their whole shtick. Now, number 50. Mr. Jonathan Naples. Now, what happened after this part right here? Well, hello. Oh, yeah, no, we already had this. It's like I haven't actually seen a face. We can't go anywhere else. Here. No, not a chance. Boy, that would really help, though, I tell you what. It's like, 'cause where are we located on that? I mean, we're not on the gun deck, right? No, we're down below. Yeah, with the gunner's store right over here. What the hell is this? Interesting. Number 37. Timothy Belmont. What a very interesting tattoo you have there, sir. Huh. What an interesting little detail. A tattoo on that right forearm. Is that seen anywhere else? That seems so distinguishable. He's got a lady tattooed on his right arm. Okay. Well, in no discernible order. I mean, these guys were part of the 3 Russian crew, which is the 30s. From Scotland. Who the hell else has that tattoo on his arm? Is that the breaking point? Okay, so just get a hold of yourself, man. Get a hold of yourself. We're just gonna slap some names on these guys. We know who they are. They're part of the 3 Russian crew. Okay. We'll just put it out louder. Oh, what the hell? Okay. Alex Nishkin. Omegul. And Wheelie. Alexis Nishkin. Omegul, where are you at? You're one of the top guys. Omegul. And then, who was that last guy? Anywho. Yeah, we don't know how what happened to this guy. Wow, that really threw me for a loop right there. Where the hell were we on at? I'm looking for Russian. The Russian gentlemen were in the 30s, late 30s. Okay, yeah. No. What the hell? Oh, 40s. My bad. Okay, 40s. And Leonard Volkov. Could have all been these. Well, he's a top man. Okay. We're on the hunt for this. Definitely on the hunt for that. So who was that last guy that got discovered all of a sudden? Lickety split. Give me a cue. Give me the crew. And then who was it? Okay, so it wasn't any of these guys. Speared, James Wallace, Struck, Akbar, Christian Wolf, Emily O'Farrell, Butcher. Gunner's Mate. Nope. No. Claude. Nope. Crush. Nope. Omegul. Okay. Wheelie. Mr. Wheelie, 41. Okay. So, we're on the look for Mr. Timothy Belt Bootmont. Number 37. Get me out of here. With his dancing lady. Arm tattoo on the right arm. I swear to God if it's that first guy. I have to see. At least I can rule him on out.
Captain! Open the door! Kick it in. Ah! Lest we break it down and take more than those shells! You bastards may take exactly what I give you!
Absolutely love that line. No, I can't see anything here. Ew, let me look at your right arm. No. We're on the hunt for a tattoo. So he's, well, we can't see his arm right there. We can't see his arm. Okay, so that did not occur there. Where else did I spy that guy? He was in so many different things. Like, he was definitely a part of this Fandango. But I swear his sleeves were, like, rolled on up. Let's go ahead and take a look at this real quick.
Hok Seng Lao, you have been found guilty by self-confession of the murder of Nunzio Pasquale.
Quiet.
As captain of this ship, and by the authority of the East India Company, and thus the Crown of England, I sentence you to death by firing line. Mr. Wolf, when you are ready.
Right, sir. Ready, men. Aim. Fire!
Let me see your right arm. I need right arms. It's just the break in the case we needed. Oh my God. Is it you, monkey? No, it's not you. And we know who you are. Okay, get me out of here. We'll look at them all. We will find it. It's like this is just. I'm getting unhinged.
Hello?
Yeah.
Who is there?
Knocked unconscious.
Who is that?
Only two guys there.
Senor Nichols, is that you?
Is that you, Timothy? Man, no, we need this. I need this. It wasn't you. Let's see what we got here.
What the hell is going on? What do you know about these things? About the chest and your dead friends?
这是什么？故意来，全部供出来！
都是您害的，你哋害你一刻必定會過去。
想的本事啊！一条跟老血。
It's like you don't give me a tattoo like that and not expect me to figure it on out, goddammit. Okay, nothing really going on here. I can't go downstairs, right? No. He wasn't a part of that nonsense either, so. Oh, that jerk face, man. He was all over the damn place. So let's head downstairs. Now he did a lot of things. A lot of people did a lot of things. But I feel like it's time to start over at the beginning. We've done our accord. So we've done the leg pretty thoroughly, right? Now I don't recall anything else per se. Now that guy got crushed. We're on the hunt for a tattoo. I need this. I need this so bad. Right arms. We know you, Mr. Lars Linden. Tattoos. Show me your tattoos. Alright, nothing going on here. Just give me this. Where was this dude at? He was so all over the place. He was in, apparently he was a part of this. Even though I do not spy him, he must have been up deck. Yeah, straight way up there. Bookmark these memories. He was a part of the bitter cold? Really? Off to the bitter cold. Off to the bitter cold, I say. So I'm looking at it to the right. Bitter Cold Part 1. This is Part 2. This is Part 1.
Saya Buto. Good Bilo.
How many people were involved in here? I don't see him anywhere. Can I go upstairs? I can't go upstairs. But somehow he was involved in this. "22 others were present." Okay, well that kind of rules that on out. Okay, he was also involved in the Escape Part 6. Yes, we've gotten that. The Escape Part 5. Where are we at right here? We're down in the bitter cold. So let's head up a deck. Okay, get me the hell out of this. God damn. Get me upstairs. So he was a part of the Doom. Do I have anybody else bookmarked though? I don't think so. He was definitely in the Escape Part 5. which was right over here, right? That's unholy captives. I'm going the wrong way. Okay, wrong way. Right. Okay, so escape part 5, escape part 4. So we're looking for the escape part 5. Okay, that's part 5.
What's all this, you damn fool?
Cannot see his right arm. What's all this, you damn fool? Straight just cold cocks this dude. Now his dialect. It's so weird because one of those two guys up top was freaking Irish or Scottish. Jonathan Davies. You telling me this guy isn't Jonathan Davies? You know, he hasn't worn a hat. This whole entire time. Something is not adding up here. Let me see this here.
Captain Cameron.
You have a plan?
Yes. Take ship and sail east. Trade treasured fish and shells for gold. Hey, who's there?
Mutiny! Mutiny!
Fresh bastard.
No!
That's definitely a gun. Something is not making sense here. Something is not adding on up. Give me the ship's crew. William Hoscott, the first mate, was shot by water. Okay, so that's the Scottish accent we heard in the very beginning. Now, it's like it's boggling my mind that I can't pick up on this other guy's freaking name. I'd really like to figure out where the hell that other arm tattoo is. But that's as much time as I got for today, ladies and gentlemen. If you enjoyed today's episode, go ahead, leave a like, comment down below, subscribe, and subscribe when we come on back. I don't know. I'm going to attempt we're gonna have to go through. We're gonna have to start at the beginning. We're gonna have to start in the very beginning. I got off track. Looking for this bloody tattoo. And just getting us no closer to anything. No closer to anything. It's like bloody hell, man. How can we have so many people mislabeled? I just don't... Oh, it's so very frustrating. I mean, if we take a look at the picture, huh? We should have pretty much everybody... like their deaths done. Right? Illness, crushed by beast. Illness, crushed by beast. Killed. Rigging. I mean... fell overboard. These two ladies, I mean, one is the other. Mr. Dahl, decapitated. No, we don't know what happened to this guy. He has 11 memories, though. He disappeared in the Doom. Of all places. We don't know. He disappeared. He perished in the Doom Part 4. Spite. Crushed. And where did this guy disappear to? He disappeared in the Doom. A lot of people disappeared in the Doom. Spiked, sword, speared, crushed. Presumably Mr. Martin Perot, who is apparently alive. Suicide, shot by gun, Mr. WITTEREL. We don't know what happened to the purser. Disappeared in the Doom. All these people disappearing in the Doom. We assuming that he fell overboard. He was actually kind of capsized. Crushed by the beast. Of course, when we marked... this guy, he fell overboard. Which was actually kind of the same thing as that gentleman. Exploded, shotgun, spiked, boom, 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 electrocuted, speared by the beast, torn apart. We believe that's the boss soon. We don't know what happened to this gentleman. I imagine it was the same thing. The disappeared in the escape. So he may or may not be alive. Spiked. Wheelie. We don't know what happened to this guy. He just disappeared. And then of course this guy died. So we have just about everybody kind of under wraps. I mean, some of these people just straight disappeared. Just disappeared. Disappeared. I mean, this guy's been freaking everywhere, too. Where was... okay, we gotta end this episode. So go ahead, bookmark me this way. I would love to know... because his arms are up. Show me where this guy was at. Show me where this dude was on at. He was in the Soldiers of the Sea. Which is just point break right here. Looking for tattoos on them right arms. Show me what you've got. Where was this dude at? He was here. Show me your right arm. Why? How dare you not show me your right arm? Okay, where else? Soldiers of the Sea Part 5. He was in Soldiers of the Sea Part 6. Decapitated. Knock, knock, knock. And right there. This dude is spiked. Where's this other gentleman on that? Was he upstairs? No, he's right there. Getting a gun, and I can't see his bloody right arm. It's like it gives me this right arm. And it's gonna make it just near impossible for me to figure out who the hell it is. We know you. We know it's not you. Oy vey. I got a couple extra minutes. Okay, where else was this loon on that? So he's here, there. He was a part of the loose cargo. Part of the Soldier Sea, Part 8. He was in Unholy Captives. Okay. Can I exit through here? So he was in the Unholy Captives. Which is this body right here? Apparently so. Show me your right arms.
What your foot in?
Hey there, what's this?
Was he upstairs?
Saying I can rise a solid meal, boys.
No. Take it slow.
What's it, gentlemen? There's a pretty shell here. Let's have a look.
Up there! Here's that guy again. Can't see his right arm either. They're just gonna make it impossible for me to find this tattoo again. I mean, how dare you just straight show me that and not give me anything else? I mean, that is some malarkey, man. Like, that seems that you just don't put that out there
What the hell is going
without
on?
me having you having to find it again.
Things about the chest and your dead friends.
这是虾米？一来全部供出来，都起名牌了。
We know this guy.
写的滚血啊！
Can't see his arm.
Shell? What shell?
Nope. Not this guy. Huh, okay. Well, the first one to die here. Or was she the last one to die?
我天牛啊！给我等起来！
We did have a lot going on in this scene.
Oh, Angus, you still breathing? Can you roll? Nichols, sir, shoot them for God's sake!
O'Hagan, you still breathing? Can you row? Nichols. What was the dialogue for this? O'Hagan, you still breathing, can you row? Nichols, sir, shoot them for God's sake. What the hell is being thrown at this guy? Is that a pipe? Is he being grabbed? Is this where this guy disappeared? He disappeared in the calling. Looks like he fell overboard. I mean, he was one of the 3 Russians. O'Hagan, can you still row? God, maybe this guy is freaking O'Hagan. I mean, because I was never really sold on this guy being O'Hagan. Just a seaman? No. This guy was always like something else. I mean, O'Hagan, can you still row? I mean, one of these 2 dudes is O'Hagan. More than likely. And they just got speared just at the end of it.
Keep rowing!
Where is it? There! Something there!
I see it!
Here's a weapon!
Shoot it! My kid eye! Pick up the oars and row, you fools!
I mean, this one was solved. This is Nikishin, right? Yeah. So he was drowned by the beast. So this guy was dead already. Then this guy died. Which means that this dude right here is O'Hagan? No bloody way. I mean, because he was asking to see who was left. And you know it wasn't Nichols because Nichols was cowering. And that dude was dead, and that dude was being pulled overboard by then. This dude was speared. I guess this guy's O'Hagan. Which points to this guy still being like one of the first mate. First or second mate? I mean, the only one we got is Mr. Roderick Anderson. Oh, is it taking these off the board if I solve them? Oh, it does. Oh, okay. I see. So Roderick Anderson is gone. I mean, this guy's not Irish. I mean, he could be Paul Moss for all I know. Which I think is what we stuck him with originally. Because if this guy's O'Hagan, can you still row at this point in time? And I definitely have to end it now. See if we can't depict anything from this first part.
Keep course due east. We'll reach the Canaries in 3 days. You packed enough stores?
Aye, sir. Checked and loaded them myself.
Good. Stay quiet and alert. If the wind picks up, we've no chance against the Obra Dinn.
休假，你玩抓不？
我冇问题，但是伊来想啊，绝对袂当互伊落去水底。
那是遐个怪物出现，你绝对卖起来。
Aye, shut it up.
This is strange things about monsters.
I shut it up. Speared by the beast. I shut it up. I mean, he just... He shut it up. This has to be the second mate's, dude. Oh, he shut it up. Unless it's just not liking the terrible beast. I mean, it could be the enemy for all I mean, they're always so freaking flaky about that. And this guy, of course, we have is Mr. Nishkin. This guy was speared by a beast. Speared by a beast. And we just kind of labeled him as Patrick O'Hagan for the time being. Tattoos? Tattoos, anybody? So I gotta keep my head cool here. Gotta be looking for that tattoo. That right arm tattoo. But he was drowned by the beast. They're considering these beasts. So, I mean, it's just the way it is. Speared by the beast. He just straight fell overboard. Or he was pulled. I mean, it kind of looked like a hand, but he looked like he just kind of fell. So. Speared by the beast. No, he was spared by the beast. Okay, yeah, that's it. And that's all the time I got for today, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, go leave a like, comment on down below, subscribe for Discover. When we come on back, we're going to head back downstairs. Start from the beginning and look for this mysterious tattoo and whatever else that we can kind of find, man. It just... I'm not getting a whole lot here. I'm not getting a whole lot here except for a tattoo. We were able to piece together another 3, so that makes me feel pretty good inside. You know, quite honestly. Hey, I guess we never did really kind of look at these real quick.
Where are they? Must be in here someplace.
They're at the bottom of the sea.
That's a lie.
So funny. I mean, this is the only thing we can see, right? I mean, except for this guy over here on top. Jumping on in, but everybody else is just gone, man. Can I even see this guy from here? I can't. Such joyful music for the very beginning of this game. It's like it gave you all the hopes and promises. Where are they? Boy, this guy, man. There ain't many left. He's got to be English. I always feel like he's Finley Dalton, you know? I don't know. I really would like to say... Is he just a steward? Just an unknown steward? Wouldn't that just be freaking weird? No, I don't think so. But there is an unknown steward, but everybody knows this guy. Ship steward, India. He's not Indian. He's not Mr. Belmont. Thomas Lanky. I don't know. We'll just look at the last one and then we'll end it. We're already way, way over the limit of this. The stupid search for this bloody tattoo. Nothing going on with that right arm, man. Boy, this guy was a badass, though. Freaking just a straight badass. I already know his wife's fate. And there was just nothing else. Nothing else to see here. Definitely knifed by Robert Ritterel. I mean, we just don't know who the hell this guy is, man. I mean, I can't see him being any of these things. I mean, he was with so many of the top guys all the time. I mean, he could have been the first mate for all I freaking know. I mean, he's right next to the fourth mate, though, but we've already slapped that down on this dude right here, who we don't know what happened to. Funny enough. But his accent, I mean, he could be the gunner's mate. We just don't know. I don't know. I've yet to discern any of this, man. And there's just too... God, I can't even believe I'm saying it. There's too many people left. There isn't too many people left. He's not Timothy, but he's not the Irishman. So we're going to be looking for an Irish accent here as well. Hey, Mr. Peter Milroy? No. We've already gone down this thing before. No. I just don't think I have enough to properly identify him. Sierra Leone. What the hell is that? Mr. Alexander Booth. It's an unknown seaman. Nope. I couldn't figure that. I mean... Yep. I don't know who this guy is, man. He's the best mystery that there freaking is. I swear to God. I swear to God. But yeah, that's all the time we got for today. So until next time, till tomorrow, everybody, you guys take it easy. And I'll see you around. Peace.